The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We are honored to have you with us for our special presentation of the NBA on this Martin Luther King holiday. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And for Cleveland, they were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0. We'll see if they can continue that dominance. And today we honor the one and only Martin Luther King Jr., a man who stood for the peace, unity, and equality of all people. It's a great day, Shaq.
That man gave his life for what he believed in. We are forever indebted.
Well, the progress that he made, truly he led by example. He lived his life a way that we could emulate. Instead of talking about it, he was being about it. The Dr. Martin Luther King.
Just about time for tip-off on this very special day. We'll see you next time.
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At power forward, Aaron Gordon. At point guard, Elfrid Payton. At the other forward position, Tobias Harris. At the other guard position, Victor Oladipo. At center, Nikola Vucevic. The head coach of the visiting team is Scott Skiles.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. For the Magic, this is the last game before heading back to Florida and Orlando. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
Kevin, I have not been able to quite identify what the problem's been for this team, but obviously neither have they, because they continue to struggle. I know they're working hard to get things figured out, but no matter what road they've taken, it's been a dead end.
Yeah, an effort, to your point, really not the issue, but you do have to wonder whether or not they have the right pieces to the puzzle, or at least have them in the right places. So some adjustments are going to have to be made, and I think that's going to be the challenge for this coaching staff.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Harris in at the 3.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoops to get the scoring started there.
The Magic shooting their first free throw tonight. And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 3-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a marvelous show.
Here's Payton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's the kid. Drops in the layup for 2.
Frank with the shot.
Cleveland on defense. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Yeah, it's really plain as pound cake. They're the better team. I mean, they'll look to prove it again here tonight.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Kicks it to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's the kid, guarded by Oladipo. Here's the kid. That 3 off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Payton drives in, and that one's good. James with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Vucevic is screen on Irving. Irving again. Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving passes to the kid. Lets it go with a 3. Shot is off. The Magic go the other way with it. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Timeout.
How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up 9 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, but honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Here's the kid. He had 22 points in the win against Miami.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. In third, the Cavaliers.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide open long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the three.
Now here's Peyton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Vucevic is screen on Irving. Peyton dishes to Vucevic. Good D by Thompson.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's the kid. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Orlando leading by 3. Gordon with a screen on Irving. To the inside. Harris. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Harris has got his first basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Right side, Gordon. Just his first attempt. Connects. The jumper drops. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to the kid. Jay left side. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Now here's Peyton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Here's Harris. Rebound, Love. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the pass to the kid. The screen from Thompson. Back to Love. It's stolen by Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Now the dish to Harris. No luck. Great D that time from James. Here's the kid. They get it back. James with the bucket.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 8th in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
Boy, he's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the full 48 minutes. Glass eater.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for LeBron. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Vucevic. Villanueva comes in for Gordon. Hezonja, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Peyton. Here's Hezonja. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 2. Gale. Pass to Hezonja. Here's McGee. And finally they hit one. And the Magic lead by 5.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Smith, the pass to the kid. Expanding his range. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Here's Gale. And the 3 off target. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Magic up 5.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
I mean, he's down, maybe right before the first practice, and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table, and we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about.
The Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verejao. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. LeBron's checked in for Smith. And it's the kid in for Irving. So on the floor for Orlando. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Then there's Elfrid Payton. Then there's Harris. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the evening.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside.
Magic leading by 9. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He ended with 22 points, and in addition... to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. A dominating performance from a player who might start making waves around the NBA. That is what the franchise hopes of these guys.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Shoots from the line, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Vucevic is screen on jumper. To the paint, Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Both free throws good from the kid.
So far in the game for the kid, he's got 11 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Worked down low that time, and he got the 3-second bump. The story of rebounding. Now a look at the league's best players on the boards. Nikola Vucevic, fourth.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside jumper. Pass to the kid. Out left to the wing. Feeds to Shumpert. Shot clock at 5. The pass to the kid. And the shot is long. Magic leading by 9. Out to Harris from outside the arc. That drops. Harris has got 7 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense. Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in field goal percentage, first in fewest turnovers per game, and they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities. For one another.
Second team foul.
1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. Harris a screen on Shumpert. Here's Gale. Mozgov with the block. Here's the kid. Guarded by Harris. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Nick Collison's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Magic have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Harris dishes to Payton. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Another miss by Orlando. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to the kid. Misses from close range.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Payton. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Payton's got 8 points.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
On the wing, James puts up a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. He's got 10.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Vucevic is screen on Shumpert. Here's Gale. The Cavaliers pull it in. Loves.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
Hey, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Dishes to Vucevic. Just 3 on the clock. And lots of contact here. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Stolen by Gordon. Gale. And so that brings the first half to a close.
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
start playing like a bunch of weaklings out here. I don't even know if the rest of the guys want to win as bad as I do, but they aren't playing like it. If everyone comes out with my intensity in the second half, we're going to be even in no time.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. The amount of scoring we got from close range was great. Keep looking to make those quick fire entry passes. It's hard to argue with a bunch of layups and 6-footers. On the other hand, I was happy with the pressure we put on them with our D and the steals we got out of it. Let's keep that heat on them. Okay, in terms of pace, let's keep things moderate next half. Turning this game into a track meet might hurt us more than it will help us. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day. You, the NBA. And here is Payton. Down low. It's Love and Mozgov. Irving is out there with the kid. And it's James in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland. Right now. Shot 6. Payton kicks to Vucevic. Here's Harris. Fires for 3. And he's to go. Harris has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Orlando.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
With the pass. Payton left side. Back to Oladipo. Here's the 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To the wing right side. Love outside. Here's the kid, covered by Payton. Down it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from the kid. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Picked by Vucevic. Off the screen. And it's Gordon missing. The Cavaliers shooting 41% for the game. Here's Irving. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. 5th, Elfrid Payton.
Kevin, anybody who can move the ball like this guy does is a valuable asset to a team. He actually might be more dangerous passing than shooting.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hezonja's checked in. He kicks it to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Picked by Vucevic. Shoots off the screen. Mozgov with the block. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from LeBron.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Thompson passes to LeBron. Here's the screen. Off the screen. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Orlando moving the ball around. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for James. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And stolen by Harris. Oladipo dishes to Payton. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. The shot is off. Good D by James.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 4 this quarter. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. It's the Magic. They're up by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just again for joining us. And welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. So on the floor for Orlando. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 6. Here's the kid. Kept alive. Mozgov. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Vucevic. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
He hits the second from the line.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Payton again. It's Irving. And Oladipo kicks to Harris. Nice work there coming off the screen. Harris has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Magic leading by 6.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. The feed now to LeBron. He tries for 3. Count that one. 19 points for Freak.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Unloads. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from the kid. And Orlando has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Gastovic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Azania, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Oladipo, the pass to Gordon. Here's Azania. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Left side, Gordon. He dishes it to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic is screen on Mozgov. And Oladipo, here we go. And he drops it in from the low post. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter. This is it to the kid. Thompson is screen on Oladipo. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. That free throw good from Thompson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the middle. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. 10 points for Vucevic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Magic leading by 7. Oladipo outside. Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's the kid, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Lock at 6. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the kid, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Gordon dishes to Oladipo. Picked by Vucevic. And it's Oladipo again missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's James. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, I'll bet they won't take us lightly next time, guys. Clearly, he was aware of their underdog status coming into this basketball game, guys.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Magic.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. The pass to the kid. Picked by Mozgov. The kid passes to Mozgov. Can't capitalize on the good pick. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Orlando moving the ball around. Harris kicks to Vucevic. No luck. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. They're teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws. Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 8 rebounds, and a couple of nice steals, too.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
James, the pass to the kid. A minute 42 left in the game. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 8 here in the quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
.137 left to play here in the fourth. Picked by Mozgov. Irving kicks to James. Pass to the kid. It's Mozgov, high post. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Mozgov dishes to Irving. Harris against James. Passes it to the kid. 6 to shoot. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Harris. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Here's Vucevic. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Inside, there's Mozgov. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
It sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Kicks it to Vucevic. A baseline J. Sinks it.
And just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
The pass to the kid. A 3-pointer off the mark. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Irving passes to the kid. A fader. Knocks down the trifecta. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Nick, a terrific team win and certainly a great performance for you. Does it ever surprise you that you're able to contribute in so many ways to the team's success in a game like this?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Vucevic. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. And that wraps things up.
For anyone telling you off for all your deeds. No sign the roaring thunder stopped and cold to read. No time! I get mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath. No time! The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up, you gotta let go. What he loves. I keep trying to conceive that death is from above. No time. I get mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath. No time. The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death. So you got